Join me, Steve, the ponytail pensioner. I'm walking the Wye Valley, and today I caught a bus, bagged a benchmark, and got my rocks off in Ross-on-Wye.
Just about made it, lads. That was a scamper through Ross-on-Wye to make the 33 bus to Hereford. Just jumped off the 33 bus in Bridge Street, Hereford. My spiritual starting point for today, really. Pretty magnificent, that, isn't it? So about a 20 miler today. Well, to my surprising delight, I found the benchmark I was looking for in Castle Street, 197 feet above Ordnance Datum. So 200 feet. And I'm on the Wye Valley Way. What could be finer on a sunny day? Not stopping till I get to Mortarford. Early morning reroute walking fans. I thought I was going to walk on the right bank of the Wye. Turns out I should be walking on the left bank. Just on a 20 mile a day, you don't really want to be dropping goonies. Well, I've dropped one. I chose the wrong bank. Well, I can't help thinking as I leave Hereford. Now, leaving Hereford is the city in which, over 50 years ago, 1972, one of the greatest ever FA Cup ties took place, and humble Hereford beat the mighty Division 1 Newcastle United. Gone 1-0 down. Legendary equaliser from a long way out by Ronnie Bradford. What a goal that was, and people tend to forget that was the equaliser and not the winner. Ricky George slotted home over a bog, basically, by this stage of the game, and the mighty Hereford won 2-1. So I tend to think not so much of the Mappa Mundi, the most inaccurate map of the world ever, but it was an early one, or the Chain Library, or indeed the glory of the Cathedral itself. I think of Ronnie Bradford and Ricky George. Great bit of football history, if you like that sort of thing. And I did. Still do. This is turning out to be something of a record-breaking walk. I think since I started logging my walks back in 2020, this is going to be the longest, and I'm feeling it. So I'm over 21 miles, but records will be checked. So this is it. This is the longest one. Not that means anything. It means nothing. Yeah, hey, it's Ross-on-Wye. Marks the end, really. Metaphorical, mystical, spiritual beginning of today is what was the ancient old bridge at Hereford, which I like very much indeed, and crossed 3 times. Perhaps a bit excessive. Picture postcard Ross-on-Wye. That soaring spire, St Margaret's Church, 12th century I think, maybe 13th, and walking across these meadows, it's all rather joyous. My legs are begging to disagree on that one. The joy in my legs isn't so great, other than they've done it. So there's still a few miles in the ponytail pensioner. Jerome K. Jerome. Not quite 3 men in a boat, three folk and 2 scully things. And a paddleboarder. Well, I guess most people come to Ross and are super impressed with this little town built on a sandstone bluff. The oldie worldy charm. But for me, check this out. Look at that. Really quite magnificent sandstone exposures. Pity about the road. If you look at that bed there, classic examples of what's called current bedding or cross bedding. Deposited in an ancient desert that no longer exists, a semi-desert. something like Death Valley today perhaps. And these old red sandstones, 400 million or so years old, and now they are propping up the good burgers of Ross-on-Wye. So, yeah, the soaring spire is nice. The sedimentary geology is better. There is nothing quite like a pint at the end of a long walk. It's not so bad during a long walk, but I think best right at the end. And that, walking fans, is a blessed sight, I can assure you.
Thank you for watching again, walking fans. Follow me. I'm Steve, the Ponytail Pensioner.